How is an ecological footprint calculated? Have you ever wondered how much impact your lifestyle has on the planet? The ecological footprint is a fascinating way to measure that impact. It shows how much demand we place on Earth's resources. This measurement is especially important in the fields of environmental anthropology and ecological anthropology. These disciplines study the relationship between human societies and their environments. So, how exactly is an ecological footprint calculated? First, we start by identifying the different categories of consumption. This includes food production, timber and forest products, fish and seafood, energy use, and built-up land for housing and infrastructure. Each of these categories represents a different way we use the Earth's resources. Next, we measure the biologically productive areas needed to support this consumption. For example, cropland is needed for the crops we eat, while pasture land is necessary for grazing animals. Forest land is required for timber and marine areas for fish production. We also need land to absorb carbon dioxide emissions from our energy use. To make sense of these areas, we use a unit called global hectares. This unit helps us compare the productivity of different types of land across the world. By converting all the areas into global hectares, we can see how much land is needed to support our lifestyle. Data collection plays a key role in this process. We gather information from various sources like agricultural reports and environmental data. Life cycle analysis is also important. This method tracks the environmental impact of a product from production to disposal. Once we have all this data, we can calculate the ecological footprint per person or for a population. We take the total biologically productive area required and divide it by the number of individuals. This gives us a clear picture of how much land each person needs to sustain their lifestyle. Finally, we compare the ecological footprint to biocapacity. Biocapacity measures how much the Earth's ecosystems can regenerate resources and absorb waste. Both the ecological footprint and biocapacity are measured in global hectares. This comparison helps us understand if we are living within the planet's means. In anthropology, calculating ecological footprints reveals how different cultures and economies impact the environment. It shows how societies compete for limited resources and how their lifestyles affect the Earth's balance. Understanding these footprints can help us analyze sustainability and resource use patterns. This knowledge is practical too. It can guide urban development, evaluate land use, and inform policies aimed at reducing environmental impact. By changing consumption patterns or improving resource management, we can work towards a more sustainable future. So next time you think about your daily choices, remember they contribute to the ecological footprint.